So let's go through at least the most selected players for game week 4. We had Joao Pedro leading the charts, followed by Salah, Semenyo, Haaland, Kudus. We had Ekitike in the mix. We had Van der Ven in the mix. And I think all in all, it's played out for most managers because once you have at least the top 4, you should be okay. So if you had Pedro in the mix, you had Salah, you had Semenyo, you had Haaland, it's a plus. And if you also watched my previous video, as I've said earlier on, you'd realize I mentioned some few players you could use for differentials, others too you could really focus on. And all these players, some way, somehow provided. So it's been good. It's been good so far this game week for most managers, and this will keep on going. So if you watch our videos, you get interactive. You get to hear a few tips here and there. As I've said, I'm going in for a different tactics this season, so you wouldn't really want to. If you don't have the patience as I do, you wouldn't really want to follow in my steps, because I'm looking for a different understanding. I want to try out different principles. So basically, that is what we are looking for, or that is what we had for the most selected players. And for game week 4, the players with the most points. So we had Zubimendi from Arsenal giving quite a good number of points. Van der Ven from Spurs, Semenyo, Haaland, Caicedo, Foden. So all in all, these players very Zubimendi. Most players didn't really have them, so we are hoping to see how that goes as well. Then we have Van der Ven. As I said, you should have some defenders from Spurs, so that too was a plus. Semenyo, constant. At least he's providing the goods now. He's a player in form. Haaland, once City score, he should be somewhere around, and it was a plus for most managers. I think this week the top performances were from midfielders. That is withstanding the normal outstanding players. We had most of them being the defensive midfielders. Quite interesting. Let's see what and defenders as well. So let's see what next week or the next game week has for us. So keeping that in mind, you should also remember that heading into game week 5. We have some teams that will be playing midweek, which means some few rotations could come in here and there. As we all saw, Chelsea had that going for them. A few players were